Welcome to Luxury in Black. I'm your host, Shari Tisdale, and we are so excited to have you chat with us today. Hope you are having an incredible summer, enjoying your vacations, or just simply relaxing. Hope you had a happy 4th of July. I know I'm just coming in off of vacay, which was absolutely amazing, although it was a lot of storms, a lot of rain, but excited right now to see sunshine and looking forward to just sun and fun. Absolutely all for it. Well, certainly want to say welcome and thank you if this is your first time tuning in to Luxury in Black. We are a dedicated platform designed to amplify the voices and celebrate Black designers, creators, and to promote Black excellence in our everyday living. Our goal is always to keep a continuous conversation going on what living in Black luxury and what that looks like. And one of my favorite segments, because I love, you hear me say all the time, you have to know where you've been in order to know where you're going. And one of my favorite episodes that we do is called In Review, where we profile the shoulders that we stand upon of so many amazing Black creators, fashion designers, makeup artists, stylists, costume designers, creators of all sorts. And we love reflecting back. So often, a lot of what I call unsung heroes, we haven't heard, you may not be aware of or know the length and depth that and impact that we have made in this industry for many, 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 many years, dating back to the really in the 1800s and going forward. So I enjoy dialing back and finding out and researching and then sharing with you and bringing recognition and conversation to those who have led the way and paved the way for us. And this week, if you've been looking at our visuals that we have placed out, we are talking about none other than the first Black supermodel, Donyale Luna. Absolutely extraordinary um, person and model that really came in on the scene and absolutely was riveting the impact that she made and when it was made, how she did it and persevered, and the doors that she kicked in and that opened for so many others to even be in that space, termed a supermodel. But Donyale Luna, her born name was Peggy Ann Freeman out of Detroit, Michigan, as she rose to fame and became an international icon. This and made history back in March of 1966, where she was on the cover, which was unheard of, on British Vogue. And this was, when I say unheard of, because she had actually been on a previous cover where they did a drawing illustration, would not actually put her face on, but she was the full cover in March of 1966 on British Vogue. She was known for capturing the hearts of them everywhere because she used her single eye framed in a V, which stood for Vogue, where she was wearing Chloe and couture designs. When it was a couture international model, she broke so many barriers in an area where Black faces were just truly invisible and never a part of the mainstream. This was not just in print. She did it on the runways in England and Paris and New York, paving it, as I said, the way for runway models of color to really follow suit. She was certainly known as a Renaissance woman, one who really stood her ground. She was 6'2", absolutely stunning in every essence of the word. She was more than just a model. She was very avant-garde. She was a favorite of Andy Warhol, and later expanded into acting and underground roles in films. She was known for really maintaining her presence in the industry and not being, as I said, afraid of being who she was. Um, and owning the space that she walked in. She was absolutely fearless in every sense of the word and just a refined, extraordinary beauty. And one that, if you go, there's actually a documentary on her on Cinemax. So if you are an avid lover like I am, I encourage you to really dig deeper, go further, take a look at that piece. It's a wonderful documentary on her and the impact and just her extraordinary essence, and one that is to be celebrated. So here at Luxury in Black, it was a great pleasure to really salute and talk about Donyale Luna, again, the first African American supermodel. Well, we're going to come back, and when we do, I'm going to be talking about 6 other extraordinary uh, Black fashion designers that are currently on on the path, who are just making bold statements, who are again breaking down barriers, bringing just great recognition in a space that we have had such limited national and global recognition. It is so exciting to see the impact that they are making in the industry. And when I come back, we're going to dial down and talk about 6 extraordinary visionaries. Don't go away, tune, and we'll be right back. At Rubicon, we believe every meal should be an experience. Nestled in the heart of North Tulsa, we bring you bold flavors, locally sourced ingredients, and a dining atmosphere like no other. From our signature dishes to expert crafted cocktails, every bite tells a story, perfect for any occasion. Live music on Thursdays with house band Upscale Smoke. Rubicon is not just another smokehouse, it's a whole vibe. Join us at Rubicon, where taste meets tradition. Rubicon Restaurant, the Upscale Smoke experience. Well, we're back here at Luxury in Black, where we are talking about Black creativity, where it's meeting a global influence. And today are going to be diving into a powerful conversation, profiling 6 visionary Black designers who are not only dressing the world, they're redefining it, what it means to lead in luxury. Not just from red carpets, the icons, to the fashion disruptors, to today's spotlight. We'll be talking about Christopher John Rogers, Telfar Clements, Anifa Mvuemba, Laquan Smith, Aurora James, and Brendan Blackwood. These names aren't just labels, they're movements. Let's celebrate their legacy, innovation, and how they're continuing to make space for Black excellence in fashion. Let's begin with Christopher John Rogers, the vibrant color master from Baton Rouge who's made his way to the top of the fashion pyramid. winning the CFDA Emerging Designer of the Year in 2020. His signature bold colors, exaggerated silhouettes, and unapologetic glamour. His designs have graced Michelle Obama, Beyonce, Zendaya, and Vice President Kamala Harris. But Christopher isn't just dressing stars. He's proving that fashion can be joyous and political. His collections say, "We're here, we're proud, and we belong at the table. Actually, we built it." He's a reminder that Black designers don't have to tone it down to be respected. They can go big and they can take over.
Both J. Crew and CGR are carving out this liminal space between something really declarative and high octane and something ostensibly wearable. And I think that's why it felt so easy and so fun was because it just felt natural. The magic really is always in the mix. Pieces that are really special, that are really collectible, that are really one of a kind feeling, a really great price point, and that are really wearable is really kind of what makes this collection so exciting.
Next up, the man behind the Bushwick Birkin is Telfar Clements. Telfar didn't just create a bag. He started a cultural revolution. His unisex tote is a symbol of access, identity, and inclusion. Priced affordably and worn by everyone, from congresswomen to creatives. It's more than a product, it's a philosophy. Not for you, for everyone. As a queer libertarian American designer, Telfar's impact is about more than fashion. It's about dismantling old systems and redefining luxury on his own terms. No gatekeeping, just greatness. He's showing the industry what community-centered designs look like, and they are finally listening.
Give me my gun. Give me my gun. Give me my gun.
Ever watched a fashion show without models, but still saw the clothes move? You just witnessed the brilliance of Anifa Mvuemba, founder of Anifa. When she launched her groundbreaking 3D digital runway during the pandemic, she broke the internet. But Anifa's innovation didn't start there. She's been designing curve-hugging, melon-celebrating pieces for years with a deep understanding of what Black women want to feel like in their clothes. Her Congolese heritage is woven into every silhouette, and her ability to merge tech, storytelling, and cultural pride. That's the future of fashion. Anifa has redefined runway and proved you don't have to wait for approval. You just need a vision. This is part 1 of 2, where we're profiling 3 of the 6 dynamic designers. What do they all have in common? They're Black. They're brilliant. They're boundary breakers. They've transformed runways, reimagined retail, redefined what luxury means. They show us that luxury isn't just about fabric and price tags. It's about freedom, representation, and bold cultural expression. From tech innovation to social justice, their influence ripples through the entire industry. And at Luxury in Black, we'll always keep the spotlight shining on those who shift the culture, because representation isn't a trend, it's the blueprint. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on upcoming interviews, reviews, and runway recaps. And if today's episode inspired you, share it, rate it. Let us know which designer has influenced your style the most. I'm Shari Tisdale with Luxury in Black, and until next time, keep it bold, keep it black, and keep it luxurious.